Salamat, New York. Eala flew out of New York with a heart filled with love and gratitude following a memorable U.S. Open campaign that boosted her career and united the Filipinos around the world. In a heartfelt social media message early Saturday, the 20-year-old Eala expressed her gratitude to the support showered on her by her countrymen, who stayed late way past their bedtime just to witness her compete in one of the most prestigious professional tennis events in the world. She said she wished she could have made a deeper run, but things happen for a reason, so she's moving on and setting her sights on new missions that will bring her to Mexico and Brazil before bouncing around Asian countries like China, Hong Kong, Japan, and Thailand. U.S. Open 25, what an experience, said Eala, who walked away with the second biggest payday of her career. A cool $8.7 million, after making it to the second round of the women's singles event at the USTA Billie Jean King Stadium in Flushing Meadows, New York. I've never in my life felt so loved on a tennis court, and for that, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Truly, Eala had a memorable week. Marching to war zone with a bandaged shoulder, but armed with the roaring support of a massive Filipino crowd, Eala delivered a masterclass in the first set of her opening round campaign against world number 14 Clara Tauson of Denmark. It was such an impressive performance that her coach, Joan Bosch of the Rafael Nadal Academy, couldn't help but to brand it as the best set she has ever played. Still, the victory didn't come easy. Eala faltered in the second set before flirting with disaster in the decider, where she found herself staring at a massive 1-5 deficit. But instead of simply rolling over and call it a night, Eala fought back until securing the triumph that is now considered as one of the most important wins in Philippine sports history. With her 6-3, 2-6, 7-6, 11 conquest of Tauson, Eala became the first Filipino to win a match in the main draw of a Grand Slam tournament since the Open era started in 1968. More than that, she made her countrymen proud, making them believe that with hard work, grit, and a lot of prayers, anything is possible. Prior to Eala, the only time a player stormed back from a 1-5 deficit of a WTA event was when Serena Williams made a furious first-set rally en route to posting a 7-6, 1, 6-3 win over Angelique Kerber in the Bank of the West Classic in August of 2014. Eala eventually fell prey to Olympic medalist Cristina Bucsa of Spain with a 4-6, 3-6 decision, but it actually no longer mattered as Eala's legacy was already secured after cementing her spot in history and in the hearts of countless Filipinos around the world. I wish I could have gone deeper this week, but it wasn't meant to be, said Eala, whose name can now be mentioned in the same breath as other Filipino sports icons like Manny Pacquiao, Hidilyn Diaz, and Carlos Yulo. I'll be back stronger, but for now it's back to work. Salamat, New York. After her memorable U.S. Open campaign, Eala will now be setting her sights on Guadalajara Open Akron in Mexico, followed by the São Paulo Open in Brazil. Then she will return to Asia to campaign in Beijing, Wuhan, and Hong Kong, with a possible stop in Japan in preparation for the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Bangkok in December.